had, from a very young age, the drive to be an entrepreneur myself. I didn't know exactly what it would be, but I always wanted to be independent. So when we look at blockchain technologies and what does it do in general, it has the promise of radically redefining businesses and business models. How does it do that? Well, it reduces the need for intermediaries to be involved in transactions, and that's at a protocol level. Essentially, it locks in trust about who owns what and who has what at any point in time. So that at a protocol level, you're able to secure transactions and validate who has what at any time. So what are we doing exactly? That's the foundational technology that is blockchain. It's really the base level. And there are a couple of challenges for adoption of the technology. One is the technology is new. The second one, as it's new, which is a spillover, is that developers today are not familiar with the technology. So what SettleMint is doing, in fact, is building a set of developer tools to enable developers using the capabilities and skills they have today, whether they're a startup that wants to redefine a business model, or an enterprise that wants to experiment with this technology or build new solutions based on this technology, that they can very rapidly do that. So we have a set of software development tools that allow programmers or developers with their current skill set to build blockchain-based applications. After about 5 years or 6 years in Tokyo, I really wanted to see another part of the world, and I also wanted to go back to school to do an MBA program. And at that point, I'd already started 2 online businesses, online retailing businesses in Japan. And I had a new business idea, so I was looking for a very entrepreneurial school that taught courses on entrepreneurialism and that I felt would be able to help me to achieve my ambitions that I had. And then, of course, Vlerick came on the radar as a school that focuses on entrepreneurialism. And so I found it quite an interesting, compelling curriculum that was put together, both on the innovation side but also on the entrepreneurial side. And that brought me to Belgium. Looking back at my time at Vlerick as an MBA student doing the international MBA program, there was a lot of good times. And actually, together with a classmate of mine, we were the class representatives, so we were elected to be that, under the motto which I think captured very well what the year was all about, and that was work hard, play hard. So we had a lot of work to do, of course, and took a lot of hours, commitment, but also there was a lot of fun along the way. And I'll not forget, I think, at any point in my life, the experience of the IMEx challenge. So we had a team that at the beginning phases was not doing the best, but throughout the challenge, everybody got very energized by what was happening and the constant rounds of it, and we ended up winning it, which was quite a highlight for the team. And our secret was that after every round we went for a beer. I think it's quite common for entrepreneurs when they're starting out to feel that they have to champion their home market and build their product in their home market before they export it. But that's something that I picked up through my own experience, but also at Vlerick, that if you have a great idea, it's a great idea, find the market. There is a market for it somewhere. You have to identify where that is, and I think that I had the ability and confidence to look outside of my home market in order to build a business, and that's what we're doing today with SettleMint, going to the Middle East and also to North America with it.
This can always be adapted or adjusted. That's right.
That's exactly what I think the advice or the key message I would give to people starting out in a company is that you need to choose your boss wisely. I think there's a lot of emphasis put on picking the industry that you go into, but if you want to find yourself happy in what you're doing and motivated by what you're doing, pick your boss first. The industry will follow. I think that it's really key to put yourself, if you're very ambitious, the worst thing that can happen is that you're held back by somebody. So really pick your boss. That's what I would recommend for people that are going into companies. And then for starting your own business, just be ambitious and understand that there's a lot of luck involved, but it also takes a lot of determination, skill, and clarity to, when luck appears, to capture the opportunity.